Hello and welcome to your math for Tuesday, the 9th of June. All right, so today you have quite a few things to do, but you will notice that this week's math is a little bit lighter as many of you are focusing on your ELA assessments, and that's perfectly fine. All right, grade 4, let's get started with our math for today. So the first two are division questions. Now, this one here is going to have a remainder. I would like you to try it on your own before you watch me work through it. So pause your video and work through it the best you can. When you're ready, unpause the video and I will go through it with you, okay? So pause the video now and then come back to it once you've tried it yourself. All right, my first thing I'm gonna do here, I am going to try this. So I look 4 goes into 29. So how many times does 4 divide into 29? Now, it's not an even 4, okay? Because let's think, okay, my closest facts, 4 times 4 is 16. 4 times 5 is 20. 4 times 6 is 24. 4 times 7 is 28. And 4 times 8 is 32. So I look here and I think, okay, my closest fact is 4 times 7. So 4 times 7 equals 28. So it'll be 20, it'll go in there 7 times, sorry, it's a wonky 7 times with a remainder, okay? We need to think of our remainder. We have 1 extra. So we have 28 and there's 1 that does not fit into a group. So a remainder of 1. 7, remainder 1. My second one for this one here, 3 divided by 35. So you think, okay, well 3 times 10 is 30. 3 times, oh, sorry, I'm not sure if you can see that. 3 times 11 is 33. 3 times 12 is 36. So I look, okay, it falls in between here. So 3 times 11, it goes into it 11 times. 3 times 11 equals 33. Now I still have how many left over? Let's count up until we get to 35. 33, 34, 35. So there's a remainder of 2. To get from 33 to 35, our closest fact is 3 times 11 is 33. Okay, so I know I have that remainder. 35 divided by 3 equals 11 with a remainder of 2. To figure out my remainder, I figure out my closest fact and I do the difference. So 35 subtract 33 is 2. So that is my closest fact. Okay, now it says how many quarters are in 10 loonies? How many quarters are in 10 loonies? So in every dollar, there are 4 quarters. So all we have to do is do 10 times 4. 10 loonies, $10 times 4 quarters in each dollar. Okay? Because a loonie is $1. 10 times 4 is 40. Number 4, subtract 145, subtract 91. So you go 145 and you subtract 91. I think you can do that all on your own, grade 4s. So you subtract your 1s. For your 10s, you could do 14 10s, subtract 9 10s. That's completely fine. So you can do 14, subtract 9. This one, Shelly had 27 shells. She put the shells in groups of 5. How many equal groups were there? So you could do this anyway, but that's asking you 27 divide by 5. So I pick my closest fact, which is 5 times 5 is 25. That's my closest fact. Now it's not quite 27, so I go 27 subtract 25 is 2. So I have a remainder of 2. So I'm going to write that out. 27 divide by 5 equals 5 with a remainder of 2. Okay, and that is the end of that section. We're going to move on to our next section here, and it says, write the following in another way. So how do you write repeated addition? 8 plus 8 plus 8 plus 8. Well, we could do it as multiplication. I have 1, 2, 3, 4 groups of 8. Are the products equal? So you're going to figure out 7 times 6 and 4 times 12, and you're going to decide whether they're equal. So 7 times 6 is, 4 times 12 is. Are they the same number? If they're the same number, they're equal. If the product is not the same number, they're not equal. So this is a sign for equal. This is a sign for not equal. It's an equal sign with a line through it. Okay, something times 6 is 54. Well, I'm going to let you look at your math facts and figure that out. So this is a grade 4 fact. You should have an idea of how to do this. Something times 6 is 54. Try to think 54 divide by 6 equals your mystery number. Okay, so try and look at your six facts and figure out which one this is. Okay, which one is it? Number 4, what's the pattern rule? 900, 850, 800, 750. So you're going to look at this. It's decreasing or shrinking. How much is it shrinking by each time? So look at the numbers. 900, 850, 800, 750. Next would be 700, 650, 600. It's shrinking by how many? What kind of a pattern is this? 105, 115, 125, 135, 145, 155? Well, it's increasing each time by 10. So it's an increasing pattern. And I'm just going to write increase by 10 each time. And it starts at 105. All right, now we're going to just do a quick area and perimeter review because you guys have been working on this. So what is the area and perimeter for the following shape? Okay, what is the area and perimeter for the following shape? So I've got 4 centimeters and 2 centimeters. So for area, you're going to do length times width. So you're going to go 4 times 2 equals something cm squared. So whatever the answer is, it's centimeters squared. And perimeter, you are going to add up all of the, so you're going to add 4 cm, 2 cm, 4 cm, 2 cm. You're going to add all of them up, and that will give you the perimeter in just regular centimeters. Okay. Now, we're going to move on to our fractions for today, and it's telling me that 1 is a whole. 1 is a whole. Write the fractions for the shaded part of each of these pictures. So you're going to count. We have the denominator already. What's our numerator? We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 fifths. For this one, I have 2 halves. For this one, I have 10 tenths. I don't even have to count them. I know they're all shaded in, and I know there's 10 pieces. For this one, I have 8 eighths, and for this one, I have 4 fourths. In each of the pictures above, all of the parts are shaded. This means that the whole thing is shaded. What do you notice about the numerator and denominator in each of the fractions that you wrote? So what do you notice about these? All of them, the numerator and the denominator are the same. So you would write the numerator and denominator are the same. They're equal. All right, now the next one. Now we know that when the numerator and the denominator are the same, it represents the whole object. How many of each of the following would represent the whole? How many fifths? 5. How many thirds? 3. How many sevenths? 7. How many halves? 2. How many fourths? 4. And how many tenths? 10. All right, solve the problem. In the 4th grade class, there are some 8-year-olds and some 9-year-olds. 14 over 20 of the kids are 8 and the rest are 9. What fraction of the kids are 9 years old? Okay, so you're 9-year-old. I always say that wrong. Okay, so there's 8-year-olds. There are some 8-year-olds and some 9-year-olds. We know we have 14 of them are 8 and the rest are 9. So how we know there's 20 altogether. So we'd go 14 Mrs. Oaks, 20 subtract 14, which is 6. So it would be 6 out of 20 are 9. 6 out of the 20 are 9. All right, and that's the end of your math for today. I hope you have a beautiful rest of your day, and remember, I'm here on Teams if you have any questions. And that is your math for today. Now, if you have any questions, remember, I'm here to help on Teams. You can also send me a picture of your completed work, show me how it's going. Other than that, have a beautiful day, and please practice your math facts. Have a great one, guys.